guys, this video features advice, tips and rescue stories from some of you that have rescued dogs. The first clip is from Muttvids.
Hi, I'm Natalie and this is Tess. She's a Border Collie Aussie mix. She was adopted from a local rescue about 5 months ago. When we got her, she was pretty under-socialized and would basically shut down anytime she became overstressed. In the 5 months we've had her, she has completely turned around and become more outgoing and gotten over a lot of her fear-based behavioral problems. It's been a really rewarding experience working with her and seeing the changes in her progress and with her overall disposition. One thing that really helped her training come along was hand feeding. She didn't trust anyone when we first got her, and hand feeding was an easy way to get her to see people in a positive light. Before I could even think about starting with some basic training, she had to develop a level of trust, and hand feeding sped up that trust-building process for us. Once I had built up a trusting relationship with her, I started working on confidence training. Even basic cues, when taught using positive training, are great confidence-building exercises. Agility is another great confidence-building activity you can do with your dog. I introduced a low jump to Tess 2 days ago and she was terrified of it. By gently coaxing her with the leash, lots of high energy, treats, and praise, you can see how she is now confidently completing the obstacle. The confidence gained from this activity will affect her overall confidence with all new things she experiences. And then socialization and desensitization, which are in some ways the same thing, is an ongoing process for us. Tess had no socialization skills when it came to people. Kids especially she had issues with, so we started working daily with meeting new people and kids. Every time she meets someone new, I make it a positive experience for her. I want her to associate people, and especially kids, with positive things. Treats, praise, and all things fun and enjoyable come with properly greeting people. Adopting a dog can be such a rewarding experience. You save a life and you gain a best friend.
I love that clip. Isn't Tess beautiful? Thanks for sharing, Natalie. Great tips and advice too. The next clip is from Meadowlark BC and I read out the story of Trixie. Trixie was found in a field with a huge cut on her hip. She was starved and lay in the rain all night, the night before we found her. She was terrified of everyone and wouldn't go anywhere near my legs for fear of being kicked. We overcame this gradually. We mostly worked on eye contact games, clicking and treating every time she looked at my eyes. Then after a while I praised her when she looked at my legs. Slowly over the weeks I started asking her to touch my leg. After even longer I talked her through, or I asked her to circle my legs and sit in between them. She grew to love the games, and now the last thing she thinks about is being kicked. I don't want to be my dog's boss, I want to be their teammate. I want us to work together when training, to learn from each other's mistakes and go from our successes. Wonderful work with Trixie. I'm so glad that she got her second chance. The next clip is from Kiko Pup.
My name's Emily Larlam and I'm a clicker trainer from San Diego. This is my little rescue dog, Kiko, that I got 5 years ago. She has quite an interesting story. She was smuggled across the Mexican border inside of a car seat with 28 other sick puppies. And the only reason that she was found is that one of the sick puppies' little paws was trying to scratch through the car seat and an inspector noticed it. So I fostered her for 5 months with distemper, which meant that she didn't get to leave her little cage. I had to keep her quarantined away from other dogs and people. And so as a result of it, she was very frightened at 5 months to come out into this big world where everything was new to her. She'd missed out on that basic puppy socialization. So to build her confidence, I used clicker training. Basically, in essence, every time she saw something new that she was scared of, instead of just letting her be frightened and figure things out on her own, I gave her information for it. So she saw a scary fire hydrant, she got a click and a treat. She saw a scary bird, I'd either get the food to her mouth while she was looking at the scary bird, or click, tell her, what a good girl, feed her a treat. Now, she's a very confident little dog and she gets to go everywhere with me. As a result of clicker training my little rescue dog Kiko, she's very calm and relaxed around other dogs and people and really loves children, which is not a common trait in Chihuahuas.
Thank you so much for contributing, Emily. I can hardly believe what you've achieved with Kiko. It's simply amazing. Now we're going to hear from Tracy and Mia. Here's Mia in her early days with Tracy.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and this is my puppy dog, Mia. Mia. And we would like to share with you a couple of the relaxation techniques that we use on a daily basis. I hope they help. Teaching eye contact as the default behavior allows the dog to reorient to you in times of stress or distraction. Begin by placing a treat away from your face, and when the dog looks at you instead of the treat, reward. Be sure to vary the position of the treat, sometimes higher, sometimes lower, to the left, to the right. And if the dog gets confused, just wait them out until they figure it out.
Yes. Yes.
I use eye contact as a default behavior for everything, including mealtime, getting up on the couch, and going outside. A default behavior means that it's not cued. The dog offers this voluntarily in order to get what he wants.
Okay.
Given that me can get easily stressed, we also practice relaxation exercises. Look at your dog and let your eyes get heavy and weighted until they start to mimic your actions. Here we're doing it to show you what it looks like, but there are times when me gets stressed out and I'm able to apply this behavior and relax her until she calms down. We also informally practice massage. The dog's ears contain acupressure points for the whole body, while body work stimulates the nervous system, and in our case has really helped to reduce Mia's stress levels. Besides, it's a good way to bond with your dog, relax, and then get relaxed in the process. These are just a few of the exercises we have done to reduce Mia's stress levels, help her manage her arousal, and allow her to be a happy, more well-adjusted dog.
Thanks, Tracy. Your work with Mia was something that inspired me to get a rescue dog in the first place, so thank you for that. Another person that's been a great inspiration to me is Marge and her wonderful Rhodesian Ridgeback rescues. This photo is of Rounder when he was newly adopted. Marge says that this was his demeanour around the house. He always had lots of wrinkles in his forehead and you could frequently see the whites in his eyes. She goes on to say that for Rounder, the best part of clicker training is his confidence. He really blossomed and his personality changed. He worries much less and seems to really enjoy training. Clicker training is the best for fearful or worried dogs. The next best part of clicker training him is what he's taught me. He's taught me the capacity that dogs have for learning. He really did learn to identify shapes and how they can transform their lives and yours too. Thank you for all you do for rescue dogs, Marge. The next clip is from Ashley from Hunky Monkey Cane, and she's actually working in a shelter in this clip.
Yes, good job. Go get it. Go get it. You can hardly see it. It's so cute. Look how smart he is. He's so clever. Go get it. Get it. Good boy. He sees it better now. Good job. Good boy. Can you see past the other black mass?
Yeah, I can, but it's a good distraction.
I'm gonna get her up with a treat, okay? Just so she can come back to me.
Oh, she's so good.
Go get it. Oh, I think I went a little further that time.
Hello, girly.
That might be a signal to her. I think it is. Girl. Sit. Yay, good boy. Good boy. Sit. Good boy.
Try doing it in a different spot.
Oh, like over here?
Yeah, because it keeps coming back to the spot.
Sit. Good boy. Okay, we just have 3 more pictures. I'm gonna try sitting down, okay? So cute. Good boy.
Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Ready? Go get it. Sit. Good girl. Sit. I can see you're about to do it. Good girl. Yeah, it's so smart.
And I'm smart too.
Yeah.
I'm smart.
She's so cute.
great to see dogs that are still in the shelter that are learning and being trained. Wonderful work. I also want to share with you that I'm now a YouTube partner, and all profits from my channel will go to dog shelters. If you're not in a position to adopt a dog, then why not consider making a donation to your local shelter, or even volunteering there, or try some fundraising. Take a look at what animal lover Lizzie did, a novel way to raise funds for her local animal shelter.
This year we decided to donate all the money to our local animal shelter.
And Sparky's painting raised $71 for the shelter. Nice going, Sparky and Lizzie. I wonder if there's anybody else watching that has a really good idea for fundraising for their local shelter. If there is, I'd love to see a video response from you. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that contributed to this video. You can find links to all their channels in the description. And thank you very much for watching.